a show stating what others hate. Seeking the truth and transparency here on Patriot View
at 1A Independent News.
With your host, Bear Direct.
Hey, what's going on, Patriots? Hope everybody had a great and safe weekend. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Patriot View at 1A Independent News. Head over to the website and email if you got something you want to send us. Hang into the end. We're going to give you, if you've got something to say but don't want to put it on your own social media profile, we're going to give you a way to do that on our blog, on our website. We are going to have some requirements, but we'll go over that at the end. Nothing that's unreasonable. Okay, we do not have any sponsors. We rely on our views to be able to generate what we want. We're generating zero because our views are not high enough. So we fund everything out of my pocket. Have been since day one, which has been several years. So we've had to cancel our live streaming platform, which gave us the ability to live stream to our website, which kind of sucks because it had a lot of extra perks in there for production. So we were able to actually put things up real time as we were going. So with what we have to do now is we have to record, run it through an editor, and then put it up. So if you're viewing from X, Facebook, or Truth, you're getting the episode of the day. Share that on those platforms. But while you're over on Rumble viewing, sign up for that free Rumble account. Okay, try your hand at content creation. You'll get a limited amount of space for storage. We have a paid plan because it gives us more storage space. So try it out. Hook us up. While you're there, hit that orange and white one in logo or Patriot View. It'll take you to the channel. And follow, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. I mentioned about promoters. Promoters, do not comment in the comment section. Send us an email. So I busted another one the other day. Because they know how to get to the channel. And if you read the comment, it's, fluff and send us your channel link. Okay, if you're a recommended promoter for Rumble or whatever you say you are, you already know what the channel link is. I've said all you have to do is hit Patriot View at one, either the orange and white one in logo or click on Patriot View. It'll take you to our channel. What's at the top of the page in the indexed address bar? The link, the channel link. So, again, if you're promoting, do not put it as anything in the comments unless it has to do directly with the topic. So send it to us in email, website and email, okay? We have two ways you can support us on our website. And that is, one is there on the bottom of the homepage is a crowdfunding box. Top of all the pages on the website, there's a little gift box. That little gift box put up there by our hosting provider. Anything you give to that gift box goes directly to our hosting provider. Credits our hosting account. It does not go to us. It goes to our hosting provider. So, and again, credits our hosting account. So any way you want to support us, we greatly appreciate it. Support is support. We're trying. We have goals, and it's hard to meet them without proper support. So we are back on YouTube. YouTube's not, I don't want to say doing great, but it's starting. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Again, viewability, people sharing is what's going to make it go. So, we're gonna wait and see. So, Again, help us grow by sharing the content. Watch the content, share the content, whether it be on Rumble, it be on YouTube. Again, Facebook, X, and Truth, you're getting the episode of the day. Okay, so you're getting the link directly to you. That's a Rumble. So watch them, share them. Like I said, Rumble, sign up for a free Rumble account. Follow, subscribe to the channel, but encourage others to do the same thing and help us grow and be able to meet what our needs are so we can accomplish what we set out to do. You know, what our goals are. So we can only get better with your support. So, all right, guys. Still hearing things about, back and forth about the ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, right? And, Hamas broke the ceasefire. Oh, Israel broke the ceasefire. Listen, when you have Hamas fighters coming out and firing upon IDF troops, Israel didn't break the ceasefire. Hamas did. And they keep putting the ceasefire back, piecing it back together. And Hamas keeps going, well, they were in tunnels. They didn't know, blah, 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 blah. They didn't know about the ceasefire. Excuse me. I'm not buying it. I'm not 100% buying it. Not saying it's not possible, but I'm not buying it. So, whatever, we're going to wait and see. It's going to keep happening. And these leftists that support Hamas, well, we support Palestine. No, you don't support Palestine. You're supporting Hamas is what you're supporting. And you're too ignorant to realize that's exactly what you're doing. We get it, no problem. Hey, it is what it is. Maybe someday you'll learn that you were backing the wrong team. Unless that's exactly what team you want to back. In which case, God have mercy on your soul. So, whatever. But that's what it is. What it amounts to is everybody wants to blame, not everybody, the ones I'm talking about, want to blame Israel for every little thing that happens. It's Israel's fault. They broke the ceasefire. And the media is sitting there just trying to fuel things. It's like, are you guys, do you literally not want this ceasefire to work? Why are you fueling the flames? Well, we're just reporting on it. Yeah, but how you're reporting it is not realistic. You're getting the reality of what happened generally when you're seeing the reporting saying that Hamas fighters came out of tunnels and started firing and killed IDF soldier, injured IDF soldiers because these fighters came out of tunnels and started shooting at them. That's when the reality sits when they said IDF or Hamas broke the ceasefire. So when you're getting those that support Hamas in the media, when that happens, they say, "Oh, well, no, that was the other way around. IDF forces actually fired on our people." But yet it still comes around that no, the aggressor actually was these Hamas fighters. And they go, "Oh, well, they didn't know about the ceasefire. They were in tunnels. They didn't know about the ceasefire." Come on, man. You gotta be freaking joking. They gotta be joking, because there's no way in hell that they actually believe that. Yeah, they do. They believe it. Why? It makes good news. It makes Israel look like the bad guy. It makes Israel look like the aggressor. This is what the left does. This is what, these people that try to make Trump look bad. These are the same types of people trying to make Trump and the Republicans, conservatives, look bad. Trying to make it look like the conservatives are trying to take away people's health care and this, that, and every other thing. Listen, it's the liberal Democrats that are holding the government hostage, that are holding people that need these benefits hostage. They're sitting there going, "Okay, we'll maintain Obama era funding." Or sorry, Biden era funding. They're trying to sit there. "Oh, they're going to cancel Obamacare, blah 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 blah." That was voted on. That's locked in, man. So that's a lie. That's locked in. They want these Democrats. They want funding for healthcare and all this other stuff for illegals. Why are you giving benefits from taxpayers to illegal aliens? Like, they've earned it. They deserve it. Well, it's the humanitarian thing to do, the humane thing to do. How can you? Where's your humanity? Where's your sense of humanity? Oh my goodness, how can you say that? Because I'm a taxpayer. And when I served our nation, when I served our nation in the military, I'm a disabled veteran, or service-connected disabled veteran, and I don't get free health care, but you want to give people that broke the law, entered our country illegally, you want to give them benefits that our own veterans can't get? I called to see about getting a tooth pulled at the VA. at the VA hospital. Are you 100%? Do you have 100% rating? No, I do not have 100% rating. Yeah, no, we won't do it. We're not pulling it for you. Are you freaking for real? You won't even. I'll pay for it, but you won't pull it. No, you won't even look to see if there's anything you can do with it. Maybe you don't have to pull it. No. Wow. This is why people are PO'd. But see, liberals don't get it. They don't understand it. When you have people that served our nation that can't get this stuff, but yet they want it for illegals, people that broke the law, entered our country illegally. Doesn't matter whether they've broken any other laws. They already broke a federal law. They entered the country illegally. Well, that's not such a big deal. That's what they say. How's that breaking the law? ICE going around and rounding these people up like this, like they're animals, that's against their human rights. Of course, these are the same people that when they do a raid on a drug house, will sit there and say that the law enforcement officers involved used excessive force. There was no reason to use flashbangs. There was no reason for this. There was no reason for that. Okay? These are the same people. Who is paying for all that? For these people to go out and protest. To sit there and sow seeds of discontent for things that they may or may not actually really believe in. I mean, it's virtual insanity, the things that these people are saying and doing. And you got these people that sit there and think that the borders should be open. Our country is built on, the blood and sweat of immigrants. Yeah, sure, absolutely. I will 100% agree with that. But we still had borders. And when the immigration laws were written, they were written for a reason. You have, listen, bottom line, a country without borders is not a country. So for these Christian groups or Catholic groups or whatnot that sit there because they're very liberal, some of these groups that cry for this are very liberal. We need to protect these migrants, these immigrants. They're just looking for a better life. Where's your Christian values? Well, I'll tell you what. Open the gates, tear down the wall around Vatican City. But people can get into it. people can't just walk into the Vatican. It's very that area. You got Vatican guards all around there, right? And they can shut it down. They can shut it down. So, with the snap of a finger, basically, the city's cleared and nobody's getting in. And that's Vatican City. You don't belong here, you're out. You go. Just the way it is. But yeah, a nation without borders is not a nation at all. Is that what they really? Is it what they're really actually trying to do? It makes me believe that these liberals and these groups are trying to actually literally destroy the United States. Like, what are you trying to make it? Because it's quite apparent that you want to dissolve the United States. That's not what they're trying to do. Well, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck. Convince me otherwise with what they're trying to do, thinking that there should be open borders. Trying to put socialists into power. Challenging law after law after law. Filling these kids' heads with all kinds of nonsense. Basically moving them into lawlessness and anarchy. I mean, you can challenge authority, but there's a way to do it. I don't know. I'm afraid for my grandchildren. I really am, because this is the type of society that we're living in now. And now you got them we're bucking up in some of these European nations. And now even those nations are pushing back. Going, no, you know what? It's like a kid. You're like kids. You give them an inch, they take a mile. And now you got to rein them back in. And now they're even learning it. Seeing it going, yep, it's an issue. Hitting protesters with water cannons. And then people are they're hitting them with water cannons. It's freaking water. Shut up. It's high pressure water. So they're clean. They're extra clean. Shush. They're not meant to actually inflict damage. They're designed for riot control to cause disbanding of unrest, civil unrest. That's what they're there for. It's to keep officers, those that are there to restore peace, are safe. Water cannons, they're inhumane. They're inhumane. People are getting hurt. Shush. The only thing's getting hurt is your freaking egos. They're violating our civil rights. You're violating nothing. in the Constitution, our constitutional rights. That's here in the United States. That's what we hear. Our constitutional rights. Read the Constitution and actually understand what it says, especially when it comes to protests. You have a right to peacefully protest. Once you break those boundaries of peaceful and start skirting to the edges of civil unrest, you're in a new category. So we're going to continue to watch these things. We got these elections going on. Jersey, look, it's probably pretty sure you're going to see Jersey's going to end up with Jack Ciattarelli as governor. Man, I don't know, man. It's still close on New York City, but it looks like Bandani's probably going to end up squeaking it out for New York City's case. I hope not. You have AOC chastising Chuck Schumer for not endorsing Mandani. He's not. You know what? I'll give Chuck this. At least he's got enough nuts to say, no, man, this guy is just not what's needed. No. So, but other than that, he's a freaking idiot. He should have retired a long time ago. Still not sure what we're going to see out of Virginia. So hopefully Winsome Sears can pull it off. But it definitely looks like Jack Ciattarelli is going to be governor. And Jersey, I guess we're going to find out here very, very soon. What's today? Thursday, I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, the 4th, I believe. Yeah, tomorrow. So we're gonna find out, man. Losing track of days, man. Losing track of days. So let me know what you know. I gotta ask this. What do you think about the daylight savings time? I think it should have stayed the way it was. Personally, it doesn't really affect me. I just hate the having to drive home in the dark. When I really don't need to. Let me know what you think on that whole thing. Whether you should just do away with it like some states have. There's a couple states that have done away with daylight savings time. Let me know whether we should just do away with it as a whole. Just be done with it. Stay at the time we were at before. And that's it. So, all right, guys. Let me know what you think on how these upcoming elections here tomorrow. Who you think's going to win what? Especially on these key states, these key elections. Let me know what you think about the who's responsible for these breaches in the ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, and why liberals still insist that illegals should have more access and more rights to things than our own citizens. So it's just lunacy at its best. So, all right, again, help us get those views on Rumble up. Share. Follow, subscribe to our channel. YouTube, same thing. Subscribe to the channel. Share. Facebook, Exit Truth. You're getting the episode of the day. Share it. You're getting the direct link to the episode on our Rumble channel. So again, share, join, follow, subscribe, whatever it happens to be, wherever you are. Now we need to get those views up, especially on Rumble. YouTube, hopefully they'll take off at some point. But YouTube makes it a little bit harder. You got to jump through more hoops. It's kind of like with Facebook. You got to jump through hoops to monetize. Where Rumble makes it a little bit easier. You just got to have the views. So let's get those views up. If you got something to say, you're going to pop over to the website. So website and email, if it's not up here yet, it will be before we close. So pop over to the website as well. Bottom of the homepage is a crowdfunding box. Lots of things are done through crowdfunding now. There's publications and productions that are done through crowdfunding. So hook us up with that if you want to help us out. Top all the pages, there's hosting gift boxes. If you want to help us out with the hosting, we do not have any sponsors. We have items we recommend. These are items we purchased. We tried. We tested. The ones that you can actually have a test on. And we love them. We still use them, so we recommend them. If you see a piece on our blog that does not have a name, it's ours. Okay, so what we're going to require from you, if you've got something you want to get out there, must have a first name or pseudonym, state and location, not a physical address, state and location, so we can see we're reaching out. Others can see we're reaching out as well. If you quote anything, make sure it's in quotations, sources or references, in brackets. You're gonna put the name of the website minus no .com, no .net, .org, nothing, no nothing. So the name, just the name of the website minus a dot, whatever. Title of the piece if there is one. Okay. So this next part is for quotes and sources. Copy and paste the indexed address out of the address bar. For quotes, you're going to paste it directly above or directly below the quote. Okay. For sources or references, you're going to paste it in the brackets with the name of the website and the title if there is one. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hyperlink that indexed address into the quote or into the reference. It's going to change the text a different color, indicating that if you click on it, it's going to take you to the exact page on the website that you took that quote from, or you are using it as a reference to support what you're saying, or a source to support what you're saying. Okay. So if you know how to hyperlink ahead of time is going to save us some time. Because then we can just come in, we can get it, we can look at it, we can just verify the information. Bing, bang, boom, we're done with it. Okay, we can go over, run your piece through a grammar editor. It's going to help you, especially if your writing ability is below par. Hey, not everybody went to college for literature and creative writing. So your punctuation might not be the greatest, spelling might not be the greatest, whatever. Who cares? But the reader's got to be able to understand what you're saying. So let's make sure you run it through a grammar editor, and it's going to help you kind of spice that up and put it together so it makes perfect sense. Okay, is it infallible? Is a grammar editor infallible? Absolutely not. It can still jack you up, but it's going to help you out, and it's going to make it so we have to go over a little it less. It's going to make it quicker for us to review it. So as long as it's nothing crazy and outlandish, and we can understand exactly what you're trying to say, and we can get behind it. If it's only got a couple little things, we'll fix it. But like I said, if you run it through a grammar editor, it's going to make it a lot easier. And we want people to get behind. Doesn't matter whether you're on the left or you're on the right. If your piece makes sense, it makes sense. Okay. Like I said, just nothing crazy and outlandish. So go ahead. The website and the email should be up here. Send that to us in the email. If you're a promoter, send us what you got in the email. Bottom line. So again, I want to thank you for joining us for this episode of Patriot View at 1A Independent News. help support what we're trying to do, help us get those views up. Help us on that with the crowdfunding on the bottom of the homepage on the website. Hosting get boxes on the top of all the pages on the website. So again, thank you for joining us for this episode of Patriot View at 1A Independent News. And as always, till next time, stay frosty, my friend.
You just heard Patriot View
At 1A Independent News.
with Bear Direct. Join us on Rumble at 1A Independent News for our daily broadcast.